Okay, now that you have successfully created your skeleton, the next very easy step is to name the notes that you have used in the bass clef. And I know not all of us feel real good about the bass clef when it comes to naming the notes, but this is an important step, and you got to trust me that this will make your whole piece sound better if you do this step. Um, if you feel like bass clef is not your thing and you're not good at naming the notes at all, you might remember earlier in the year I gave you this staff guide, and I've got mine open here, and I've got my bass clef right down here, so I can just use this staff guide. I also have some extra copies up at my desk if you need them, but you're going to want to name the notes that you've used in each of these chords on your bottom line, and it's going to help you when you're composing your melody. So to name those notes, we're going to use the lyric tool. You might remember the lyric tool, we used that before to name pitches, and the lyric tool is over here. It looks like a quill pen with a little inkwell sitting there. When you click on it, it turns gray, and what I do is I bring the crosshairs right on top of the note, and that allows me to type below, and I just want to type into score. I'm going to click on the bottom note, and you can see my cursor comes up, and I'm going to type Shift A, C, E. And I figured out that was an A because that was my top line note. C is just above, and then above that is E. And you want to be able to name all those. Next group, that's a G, but it also has a sharp sign, so I'm going to do Shift 3, a B, and an E. So I'm naming those three. Next group, G, B, D, and I'm going to keep going. Now this one actually has an F sharp because of the key signature. If you don't catch that, that's okay. It's not a big deal, but I want you to make note of that. And this next one is F, A, C. And let me just finish this because I want to show you a neat trick. You might say, Mr. Well, I got to name all these notes on the page. No, once you get through your first time through the triads and you know what they are, you can use a little feature of Finale called Clone Lyrics. So what you simply need to do is just make sure you're cloning from the right place. I'm going to clone the lyrics from this ACE group to this ACE group because I don't have to type it again. So very simply go up to the word lyrics, clone lyric, and when I click in this measure, I can click and drag this down, and you can see that it brought my lyrics down too. Same set of notes, clone the lyric. Just make sure that you're bringing the right group into the right measure. And eventually you want all your triads named, and it's going to make it a lot easier when you go to write a melody. And you're going to see why. You're just going to have to trust me on this one. All right? So once you've done this and you've named all your triads, guys, you're ready for my next film. That's it. Thank you.